Hello, Sarah Jane. How are you?
Hello, I am so good. How are you?
I'm very well. You look so pretty.
Stop it.
That's when you're supposed to tell me I look pretty too.
You look so pretty. And you know you look so pretty. I say that all the
Yeah,
time.
true. Yeah, you do. Let's be fair. Hello, everybody. We shouldn't ignore everyone at home watching. How are we all? Welcome to another special edition of Unpolished. Carlie is busy, obviously. She didn't answer the call, but we've got Sarah Jane here instead. And some of you may know Sarah Jane's face from the Salon. She works at Soak as a makeup artist, and we love her to death. She's very clever at what she does, as you can see from the work that is displayed on her face right now. And and we are going to do some makeup stuff today, which is really exciting. I'm not 100% sure what I've gotten myself into. I'm no pro. Sarah Jane definitely is. But before we start, Sarah Jane, as per usual, what's on your mind?
What's on my mind? It's a big question. Well, Liam, I have been thinking of something that I did want to ask you. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to finish off my blush in the meantime.
Oh, go. Finish,
But
finish.
yeah, I don't know if this has been asked on Unpolished before, but I was
Oh,
wondering, and scold me if it has and that I've missed it. I
that's
was
fine.
wondering if you weren't a nail artist, a
Hmm.
nail tech, if this wasn't your career, what would you
Yeah.
be?
Oh, no, no one's, I don't think anyone, no, no one's asked me that.
No,
I don't think. No. Well, someone's asked me that before, I'm sure, in my life, but not on Unpolished, I don't
not on
think.
Unpolished. Okay, good. I'm not in trouble.
No, you wouldn't be in trouble anyway. Uh, Good question. Okay, I think I would be. That's a tough one because, I mean, the obvious answer, I suppose, is a performer or an actor or music theatre or something like that, because that's what I studied before I did nails. Um, So after a few years after high school, I did a degree in music theatre and spent a bit of time performing and stuff. But I didn't do it for very long before I got completely did a 180 and went down the nail road. So maybe if I wasn't doing nails, I'd still have carried on with that life and
Oh, I love
go on.
it.
Yes,
Love
yeah.
it.
Well, now I'm wondering what I need you to answer the same question. If you weren't a makeup artist, what do you think
If
you'd be
I
doing?
if I wasn't a makeup artist, I would also be pursuing acting. I doubt I would already be an actor because I haven't been out of my degree for that long, but I would be pursuing acting. I also did that as my degree, but during my degree, I found makeup artistry. And so as soon as I
Yep.
graduated, I started to just pursue that.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, how funny. I'd be doing the same thing.
My gosh, did I
We
know
could
that?
be
I
like
feel
a
like,
double act.
oh my goodness, this is so weird. There must be like a lot of, I know a few from the school that I went to in New Zealand
Yeah.
that have turned, like that were in performance industry, obviously, and that went into beauty therapy, makeup. I don't know any other nail techs, but it's probably kind of a big crossover because
Yeah.
I think I really pursued nails and I was good at it because I was good at fiddly things. Like, I mean, you're good at
Yeah.
fiddly things, but like, because I grew up doing theatre and all of the things you do, like, other than the actual work, like the acting, the dance,
Yeah.
a lot of the stuff associated is personal presentation stuff, like
Uh-huh.
making a costume or doing your makeup
Uh-huh.
and stuff like that. So I guess you
Yeah.
just go down the road and you become interested in it.
Yeah.
Um,
I think that's how I like genuinely got started. And I only realized that in the last couple of months. I'm like, oh, I learned how to do makeup because I was going on
yeah,
stage. And even in professional theatre, like you don't have makeup artists unless it's something like I don't know, like Wicked with Elphaba, like something that's a
yeah,
little bit more like technical. Um,
yeah.
so yeah, it's funny how you kind of
Well, I was
yeah
going to ask
grab
anyway
onto something
how
creative.
you got into makeup, so we've segued into that perfectly. Um, Oh, that's fascinating. I suppose that's the only reason I was interested in makeup as well. I mean, my skill in makeup is like this compared to your this, but
Oh,
I
stop.
love it because I started doing it when I was a kid because of theatre as well, and I used to love
Yeah.
doing the little eyeliner for the ballet recital or whatever. Um, that's so fun.
You did ballet too.
I did ballet when I was very little, and then I stopped for a long time, and then did it again
Yeah.
in the degree I did at drama school. You had to do ballet,
Oh, okay, cool. Fun.
which was a bit fun.
I
Anyways,
love it. Well,
I
tell me
know
what's on your mind. I would love to
what
know.
what's on my mind. I guess was what was really on my mind was um, things we've already talked about, how you got into makeup, and yeah, but I guess what I'll ask is, what's your favorite thing about makeup? Like, what does it do for you?
Um, what does it do for me? I guess it just gives me an area to really express myself. That's so cringy and cheesy, but especially for
No, but
lockdown, like I've loved just coming in. I know you're the same with your nails, like sitting down and just creating a look and not following any rules, like not having to think that everyone's going to see me because I'm just in my own house and I can do literally whatever I want. So probably that, and also I think it's really important to feel confident and to love yourself without makeup. But I love the little oomph it just gives you. You have like the contour and the liner and the lashes, so it's fun. You can become anyone with a few pieces of makeup, which is good.
totally. Yeah, I agree. It just gives me like it gives you a little pep, doesn't it? It gives you a bit of a boost.
Yeah.
Or you feel kind of, oh,
Who is she?
yeah, like. And I wish I was a lot better at makeup, but I'm sure I'm going to learn more from you as we go along in working together at Snog when it
Yeah,
opens again.
love
So,
it.
speaking of learning from you, what are we doing today, Sarah Jane?
Okay, so I thought let's do the classic. Everyone wants to know. Everyone kind of has their own way of doing it.
Yeah.
A winged liner.
Okay. I thought we were going to be going down this road because you did say put some stuff on my eye, but don't put any eyeliner on. I was like, okay. So,
And
I
that
mean, it
looks
was pretty.
gorgeous,
Oh,
stunning.
thanks. Oh,
I love it.
stop it.
Love it,
So,
love it. So, I mean, I guess I can do bit by bit and you can just kind of copy it if you
yeah.
want to do
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Whatever you think is going to work best. Do you want to do like one eye and then I do one eye, or what works here?
Yeah, well, I have a method where now I hope this goes well because we all know with winged liner, like you can have your off day, so don't judge if it
No,
doesn't.
I
But I
take you.
have a technique that I can just
Okay.
show you bit by bit. We'll do one, you'll do one, two, you'll do two, da da da. Do you know what I mean?
Okay,
Um,
sure. Let's do that.
do you have your weapon of choice?
I do, and I'm not, as I've said in the past, I'm not much for eyeliner for some reason. I just usually chuck on color and glitter, and then that's that. And if I put, excuse me, I bloody dropped it. If I put eyeliner on, I usually dot it, like put dots and things around.
Oh,
But
I
I've
love
got,
when you do that. So
it's
cool.
not a very good quality, but it's like a pen, so that will work,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay, cool.
absolutely. I'm going to use something similar. Mine is Kat Von D, so it's now KBD Vegan Beauty, and it's really, really good. It's definitely quite a good one. I've ordered a couple more to give them a go, but any pen, I like felt tip pen kind of vibe will do.
This
But yeah,
lovely. Let's
good
go.
to go. I love this like that you already have going on. It's like
Yeah, well,
lifting your eyes up beautifully.
this will work for the eyeliner if I can get it to
Yeah.
match.
And you almost already have like a template there, like you could just follow that line and you'd be good to go, which you can do at
Okay.
home as well. You could literally just get like some tape, pop
Yeah.
it there, and you could pop your liner over that or your shadow over it or whatever. I used to use like a
That's all
credit card as well. And like,
I just put a bit of medical tape there and then put eyeshadow on
yeah,
and took it off.
perfect. Perfect. That's the way to do it. It looks so good.
Oh, thanks. All right.
Love it.
What do we do? Step
Okay,
one.
so step one, open
Yeah,
your liner, your
got
weapon.
it. Done it.
Give it a
My
good
weapon.
shake. Yeah, it is a weapon. Oh. hit my nose.
handheld mirror here to try and do it.
A little handheld mirror. You do have to get up and close and personal for this one. Right, I'm going to make sure you can see me okay. Right.
Yeah.
So what I like to do is start on the outside and work my way in. So how I do that is I literally do like 2 or 3, maybe 3 steps in total, and then a little bit of like finishing up at the end. So my first step, I'm going to go and look at my waterline here, and I'm just going to imagine that my waterline is or lower lash line is continuing on past, and just kind of use your creative kind of mind to have a little look and see where that goes. So I know it's going to go straight up this way. And you can measure that with your pen or with tape or something else. If you wanted to, if you were just doing like a simple kind of neutral eye with this, you could pop a bit of tape down, as Liam was saying, and do like a bit of bronzer or like a darker powder that's like subtle, but it gives you a bit of a guide. Does that make sense?
Like I've got here. Yeah, cool.
Like that, exactly. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pen. I'm going to just test it on my hand, make sure it's all good. It is. Okay, cool. And I'm just going to follow my lower lash line and pop a little tiny line just there. So we have the start of the wing already. And that's not concrete. Like I might bring that down, but it gives me somewhere to work from. I find if you start from the inside and go out, you tend to bring it up a little bit too high, and it gets higher and higher and higher and higher and higher, because you're trying to even it out, and it goes a little bit crazy. So I'll start with that. You can give that a go when you're ready.
Right. I was going to say to people, like, it might be confusing for people watching this once it's been edited and stuff. I might be looking in a different direction. It might not make sense to where the viewers but I'm looking at Sarah, like trying to look this way at your face. It makes sense. So I'm starting, starting down by the lower lash and going up. Is that what you did?
So just have a look. So you'll see from me, I've started where my lower lash is, but just on that corner of my lid, just where my top lashes are. So just where your makeup kind of starts there in at the corner, and I'm pulling it up just as if I'm continuing the waterline further up my eye. Does that make sense? I'm not very good at explaining things.
No. You are. I just oh God, it seems like I can't talk and do this at the same time, but here we go.
No, you definitely can't. That's one that I struggle with as well. These nails are fire. I love them.
Oh, I don't know. Is that okay? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, that looks so good.
Okay, cool. All right.
Good. And the thing is, like, you can do this. I do like mine a little bit on the like thicker side, just so it's a bit more dramatic. So the next part I'll pull up a little bit higher, but you can make it like as thin or as thick or as long or as short as you want. It's totally up to you and what you'll find suits your eye shape. But for the next bit, what I'm going to do is
angle, but oh well.
Oh, that's all right. The thing is, if you do struggle with this as well, you can do your eye makeup first and go in with like a cotton bud and just wipe up the excess at the end and make it really sharp. Or if you do go too far down, if you're not happy with that, you could, move it up a little bit and you can kind of take a bit away. Vaseline works great for that, or you could just use like micellar water or something.
Question, could I say I'm doing my makeup, I've got my tape there. Could I leave the tape on and do the eyeliner and then take it off? Okay, cool.
100%, yeah. And then you wouldn't even need to start with this bit. You could just go straight into the next bit and kind of draw your line of work, fill it in, pull the tape off. Easiest way to go.
Cheap, lovely. Okay, next step is...
Step two. Okay, we're going to get nice and personal. Nice and close to you. Okay, so I'm not going to start at the very, very end of this little flick. I'm going to start just a millimeter inwards. If you'll see, I'm going to literally take that all the way over to the middle of my lash line, and I'm going to stop it there. Okay.
Okay. Just draw a straight line.
All the way in there. So that's what we have so far.
Okay.
So all you're doing is just meeting that flick and then pulling it right down in towards the middle of your lash line. And you
Shit.
can go
Oh my
as,
God.
like,
I've chosen the wrong eye to do. This is like the awkward one because I'm going from it the other way. Oh, geez. Because like naturally I want to start in the middle and drag out.
yeah. Well, I mean, if you're more comfortable with that, you could do that, absolutely.
I think it's because I'm doing it right-handed and I'm doing this not
Your right eye.
my yeah.
You
Anyway,
could do
we'll
it as
give it a
thin
whirl.
as you want it. I look so silly with just this little white line.
Oh, sheesh. How the fuck did you do that?
The stress is real. We should have done a shot before this.
Because I'm trying to like turn the other way and I feel like I'm blind. Okay, I'm getting there.
The
Okay.
anticipation is real. Oh, amazing! That looks so good.
Really? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I wish I did the other eye now, but we're here. Now,
I love it.
just to quickly ask, because if I close my eye, like if I lower my eyebrow now, this whole piece of flesh here will sit on top of the eyeliner right now and get black. So should I keep my eye like really open for a while?
Yeah, just try and kind of look down for a while to let that dry. Now, this is just one technique towards eyeliner. There's so much that you could do. If you do have the hooded eyes, there's a technique where you can literally just draw the wing kind of on that part of the eye, and then it's like a whole thing. You can draw it like straight down, and when you open your eyes, it looks amazing. So this is just one way of going about it. There's so many ways to do it. But yeah, I think it looks good so far.
It looks really weird when I close my eyes though. Like it looks fine like that. And then it's like
Yeah.
oh well.
Do you ever see that TikTok? It's like, what lovely makeup. She was actually hooded eyes. And then people close their eyes. It happens to me all the time when I look straight on.
Yeah.
I can't see anything. Okay, so next step.
Yeah.
We're going to bring the inner corner to meet the middle. So I'm going to
Okay.
start in this inner corner, and I'm literally just going to pull it the way up. I'll start as thin as I possibly can, or as close to the lash line as I possibly can, just so that if I need to make it thicker, I can. It's easier to add than to take away. So yeah, I'm going to go in, start on the lash line. Can you see it okay?
Yeah.
Straight up. Now it's not perfect, obviously, but now I have a kind of guide. I can work with that. So I'll just join everything together.
And then you fill all of that in.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I might add a little flick to the end, just because I kind of want this
I'm going to try and do that.
Go for it. Yeah, I like to elongate my eyes a little bit more. So that's that. And then you can just fill it in. This is running low. What a time goes to happen. And you just fill it all in. And like, it doesn't have to be perfect. Cool. There also comes a point with liner that you have to be like, okay, I'm not touching it anymore. Like now I could go crazy on this and make it bigger, make it longer, but I just have to be like
a lot longer.
What?
Mine has definitely just gotten a lot longer in that step. Oh well.
I'm gonna do the other one while you're doing that. Yeah, there comes a point where you're like, okay, I need to quit while I'm ahead before this gets out of control.
Yeah, don't mess with it. It's the same with nails. Like sometimes I'm like looking at it and I'm like, it's good, but I'll just keep prodding it for a while, and then 10 minutes later I'm like, I should have stopped.
Yeah.
I should have.
Quit while you're ahead. And then the next thing is making them both match. Oh, that looks so good. I love it.
Does it look good when I got my eye closed though?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could just do the whole. I do have a bit of a RBF, resting bitch face, so I always have my eyebrows raised anyway. Resting bitch face.
Oh,
An RBF.
I thought you completely changed the topic and said, I've got a bit of IBS. And I was like, well, look, we're here to talk about anything.
Not the time and the place. There's a makeup product for that.
Okay.
But yeah, what I was saying was I keep my eyebrows raised all the time so that I look a bit nicer.
When you raise your eyebrows, you've got no lines on your forehead. Like this is mine. And then it's
I do. Oh, I do. I'll not go any closer.
Oh, I can't see.
It must be this camera. They're very, very fine lines and there's loads of them, but they are there.
Hot. They're normal. Okay, look, that'll have to do. I'm not thrilled with it, but for a first go, it's not so bad. Now I'll try to do this one.
I love it. I think it really fits you, you know.
Really? Oh.
Okay, but mine. No, the problem with me is I have two really different eyes. One is really round and the other one is like non-existent. So I struggle to get mine the exact same, but listen, no one's perfect.
Well, no, because
everyone's perfect in their own way, I should say.
Yeah, I guess what is perfect, I guess, but hey.
Yeah.
Hey, what is that?
Okay, I'm gonna add some mascara. And I'll be done. Love it.
God. Okay, it is easy.
You picked this up so easily.
Really?
So quickly. Yeah.
Never. Like I've put eyeliner on before. I'm like talking like I can't move my jaw. Put eyeliner on before, of course, but I've never really done this whole winged situation. I was so good at it. Like my friend Cal, like always has a winged eyeliner. And I swear to God, like smashes it on in like one go.
2 seconds. Yeah, there's people that could do it with their eyes closed. I used to be like that. I used to wear a wing every single day when I was younger. I thought it was amazing.
Look at my face.
When you do your lower lashes too, you're like, oh.
Okay, I think I need to work on the technique for my specific eye because of the shape of my eye. It looks good when I've got my eyes, but otherwise it looks a bit interesting.
So I'll send you a tutorial. There's some really cool techniques for different kind of shapes of eyes, hooded eyes especially. There's some really cool ways that you can do it, and it looks so amazing.
I think that's what I need to do, but this is good.
But like you picked this up so quick. For you never having done a wing before.
I'm excited to look at the finished product for you. Okay, the eyes look completely different.
To each other?
Yeah. This one has got more of a and this one just goes eh.
That's okay though.
Oh, this one is definitely more rounded and this one is just see, I'm meant to do that, everybody.
Mine are so different too though. Like this one's and then this one's like I like this one better, I think.
Okay, from what the takeaway is, I need a better quality pen, and also you put a lot more product, like a bit more on. I think I was a bit scared.
Yeah, but I think that's the right way to go about it. Like if you're nervous about it, start with a little and work your way up. But like technique, she's got it.
She's got it.
Okay. Maybe it's KVD Beauty.
Maybe, yeah, who knows? And if you just put mascara on and you're finished.
Yeah, bit of mascara. Sometimes I do lashes, but no one
Yeah.
is looking at me in
I'm
lockdown. So
I'm just gonna put on my signature black dots
oh,
and
I'm
end
gonna
of,
do them too. For the
yay.
occasion. Why not? Now, is there a technique or a
No, there isn't. Start smaller and then make them bigger. That's the only advice.
okay, cool. And do you do it like right on your lash line? I don't feel like should I do it a bit further down?
I do it about 2 millimeters away from my lash line, but it depends
Okay.
on your eye because everyone has the crease and you want it above the
Yeah,
crease because it's going to bleed into
above
that.
the crease. Ooh.
Or that's just what I do. You can put it below it if it's too high for you, but I put it between my lash line and that crease, so it's closer to the lash line. Oh, cute. Well, look, now I'm teaching you things.
I love it. I do always want to wear my eyes like this because I always see you do it and I love it.
Do it. I stole it from my friend Kel that I mentioned before. Sorry.
Yeah.
Someone as well. Well, look at us. We're ready to go nowhere because we're in lockdown and we have to stay home. But maybe we'll go to the supermarket and just sort of swan about like this for a while.
Yeah, I might, you know.
Lovely,
So
me
that someone
too.
sees me. They'll be like, who's she? She usually is in here like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards. Who is this woman?
You look loving that. Thank you very much. You've made that super simple, and I hope everybody at home has got something out of that too, and is able to try that at home. Let us know if it works. Definitely made it simpler for me. I'm going to work on it, but I'm not angry about my first try at all.
I think your first try is amazing compared to my first try. My first try was like it's fully up here. It just never ended.
Well, Sarah Jane, thank you very much for joining me today and helping me out with that. It's been a pleasure to see you again.
Thank you for having me. I miss you.
I miss you too. So, what are you going to do straight after this video when we hang up?
Straight after this, I'm going to make some lunch. I'm going to make a roast.
A roast for lunch? Shit. That's the proper UK way to do it, isn't it? You make the roast for lunchtime. But usually here, it's Sunday roast, but it's dinner time. Usually.
Oh yeah, like a Sunday dinner. Oh, you wouldn't have it at lunch, no?
Not usually. I mean, it wouldn't be that weird, but it's usually a dinner thing. It's a dinner.
Ah, okay. No, we would always have it at lunchtime, but I mean like 3-ish. So you're like starving because you haven't had any lunch, but you also haven't had dinner. Like,
oh, like
maybe that's just my mom's way of doing it. Just always being late.
Lovely. Well, that sounds lush. I wish I could. Mwah. All right, my darling. Well, you take care of yourself and enjoy your dinner, lunch, brunch, dunch.
Dinner.
Dinner.
Like brunch. Bye, guys.
Yeah.